For some people, prayer is an option. That's because they think that God is just advising them. For some people, it's a commandment. That men ought always to what? And not to faint. So somebody else will now hear and say, Jesus is our sacrifice. So why do we have to sacrifice? If I work for money, I work, and I make so much money, and I call you and I say, Apostle, I just sent you $1 million. What will you do, sir? By the next day, just in case it's in the night, by the next day, you will go to the bank. Because even though that money is in your account, if you don't go to the bank, it will not impact your life. Just forget that, okay, transfer, you can do all of that. I'm saying that, remember how we all go to the line and queue. If you may have money in the bank, if you don't go there and stand on the line, then you now say, do I have to go? My friend Ben has paid all the price. So going to the bank, that's all you need to do. Stand on the line, cash out the money, then you can spend it. But be foolish to go and say that, to be rich is not easy. I stood up from my house, I went to the bank, I stood on the line. All that is immaterial. What you will tell them is that I have a friend that sent me money. So that is why my sacrifice is not the message. However, the reason I'm sacrificing is because I acknowledge his sacrifice. He sent me money. So it's worth it. Why am I praying for 12 hours? They are calling for 12 hours on Saturday. Somebody is saying, for what? We are coming to cash out. We're coming to cash out. So what is said can translate into what is commanded. But you see, that is not for God. Because when God speaks, it can be so calmly sometimes. But you see, as calm as it sounds, for somebody else, his life depends on what he said.